Why do you like living in Bloomingdale?
I like Bloomingdale for a lot of reasons. It's a friendly place. I like the housing stock. They're beautiful houses, old houses. Um, I like having things like the farmers market that I can walk to. We now have some restaurants and cafes nearby that are fun to go to within easy walking distance. It's not too far from the metro, but not too close to the metro. So it's not too noisy, but it's easy to get to the metro. It's also for driving, it's not bad too. We have family up in Gaithersburg, and it's easy to get up North Capitol Street to the Beltway. It's easy to go into Virginia on 395. It's easy to get downtown. It's easy to go out towards Prince George's County, which we do as well.
Well, let me ask you this: as the father of a young child, what makes Bloomingdale a great neighborhood?
Well, there are lots of young children in Bloomingdale all of a
Great.
sudden, it seems like. And so we look forward to play dates and having lots of other kids around, and also potentially, maybe staying here and checking out the schools when it's time for that. I understand that schools are getting better and there are charter school options. So maybe we'll not move out in 3 or 4 years when it's time for school.
Are there any parks or
There,
things close by?
there are some parks. We haven't explored too many of them yet. There's Crispus Attucks Park where we go once in a while. There's little triangle parks. There's some playgrounds, actually some very nice playgrounds not too far away that are either a
He's
walk.
getting ready for him right now,
He's
right?
getting ready for them. We go and check them out just so we know which ones to go to.
If someone's considering moving to Bloomingdale, what would you tell them?
I would tell them move to Bloomingdale. It's a lovely neighborhood. It's very nice place to live. Really enjoy it. Just a lot of community here, a lot of sense of neighborhood. It's a little bit off the beaten path, which I really like. So it's never going to get super crazy, but it's got everything you need. So.
Great. You love living in Bloomingdale.
I love living here because Bloomingdale's really it's like being in a suburban enclave in the center of DC. You sort of all your neighbors. You walk down First Street. You see a ton of people on a first name basis, unlike other areas of the city. But at the same time, if you want to go downtown, you want to go to the Kennedy Center, you want to go to world class entertainment and stuff like that. It's about a 5-minute ride. So.
That's great. Tell us about this park. What is this?
So Crispus Attucks Park is actually it's actually run by a nonprofit called Crispus Attucks Development Corporation, and it was deeded to the neighborhood by a telephone company that used to own the space. And they left it to the community as a nonprofit under the condition that we left it open as a community space. So we basically get no money from the government. It's completely self-contained. We do local fundraisers. The neighborhood keeps it in the condition that you see it. And it basically acts as a place where people can come and read a book in a quiet setting. They can walk their dog. We even have a process if a local resident wants to have an event here. Basically, they fill out a form on our website saying what the event's going to be, and as long as they agree to abide by the park rules, they can use the space.
Great. So what type of event has occurred here? Like any...
There's actually, it's usually birthday parties, people that want to celebrate something like an anniversary. We actually have a couple that's actually going to do a wedding ceremony here in the fall.
Gosh.
And the best event that we do, in my opinion, the best event we do every year is the Crispus Attucks Community Day and Yard Sale, and that's also our biggest fundraiser. All the Bloomingdale restaurants bring food. Residents are welcome to rent a space to sell used goods or jewelry or things like that, and that's just a fun event.
Oh,
So,
wonderful.
If someone was considering moving to Bloomingdale, what would you suggest?
I would suggest.
What would you tell them about the neighborhood?
Yeah, basically, I would tell them it's basically if you want to live in a neighborhood and you want to live somewhere that has almost a suburban vibe in the sense of knowing people and feeling like you're part of a community, but want to live dead center of the city. You want to have no commute. You don't want to get into that misery at 5 o'clock every day. That is 395 and etc. That living here will basically improve your quality of life because you're not going to spend your life in a car. So.
Great.
What kind of restaurants and cafes and so forth are in the neighborhood?
Well, I think there's actually growing diversity of places that we have. I think the I mean, obviously, our sort of keynote place is the Red Hen, because it's listed in the Washingtonian as a top 20 destination. Really, really good place, a little bit higher end. We also have some other places though that I personally really appreciate because they bring sort of a more like regularly affordable option. So Boundary Stone is definitely on that list. Baccio's Pizzeria is probably the most unheralded but best pizzeria in the city. A lot of people don't know about it, but the pizza there is absolutely high quality. I'm a pizza snob from New York, so to me having that place means a lot. So again, we've got sort of the higher end options, but we've also got things that are more affordable. Where if you just want to go in t-shirt and sandals, on a Tuesday night, we've got plenty of those. So.
Great.